Alright, here we have our run and driving video of our 97 Power Stroke. Just a gorgeous truck, 164,000 original miles, got the 5-speed. You can see all the lights are going, it's running nice and smooth. AC is blowing cold, you can see how clear the lenses are and headlights. It's just got that nice smooth Power Stroke sound to it. Just look at that smooth idle, motor's not shaking. It's not idling up and down. I'll walk around it from a distance. You can see no smokes coming out. The exhaust ends right after the rear end, but you can see no smokes coming out here. Rear lights are working good. So we're gonna get in here, take it for a quick rip. You know, I had it running for a little while I shot the photos, but so the temp's starting to come up. Great working AC. It's got a nice little Pioneer sound system. So I'll go ahead and turn the 4-ways off. Automatic front hubs, extremely easy to use 4-wheel drive system. Pull it down when you're driving, the light comes on. 4-wheel drive works good. So you push it back in. If you want to go to 4 low, you got to come to neutral, come to stop, pop it neutral, and then it goes into 4 low. Obviously the e-brake works, otherwise she would have rolled away from me. Power door locks. Blow motor's nice and quiet. No tilt steering, is nice and smooth. Nobody's been pulling themselves in by the steering wheel and ruining the bushing. You got high, low, and then of course you got all different speeds, but it's a little dry out, so I don't want to be running the wipers, wear them out for you. But rebuilt transmission, clutch feels just perfect. I mean, this is a super easy to drive truck. Transmission feels really nice, feels exactly how it did new. There's gonna be no grinding issues, up or down shifts. I mean, it's a good sized truck, but it's not too big, can't be used at haul. Doesn't feel big when you're in it. Very easy to drive. It doesn't feel like it's a real heavy truck. Nice easy steering. The steering wheel is just perfectly straight. It's got great power. I mean, you can see the temperature's kind of just starting to come up. These Power Strokes, the diesels, they take a little while to get the temperature gauge up, but you can see all the other gauges are working good. I'll switch to the front tank. It's full. Just put some fresh diesel in there for you, and then the rear tank. So they got different sending units, different gauges. So if you had one go out, you always got the other one. So they're not like the old school system. It's got the C5 410 limited slip gears. We'll downshift in a second. I mean, it's just effortless. I mean, I start out in second because I'm kind of going down a downhill. It's just got real nice turbo build. Got a nice little turbo line with that air cleaner. Into 4th gear. You can see the shifter's nice and tight. No synchros all wore out. We're going into 5th. We just had, it's HD, so it's got the dual piston calipers. It's got, a little heavier duty stuff. Just had the brakes completely gone through. Rotors, calipers, wheel seals, wheel bearings. Just to make sure it's going to be a killer truck. Had the oil change, fuel filter done. It's just a nice, easy truck to drive. You can see the nice shine on the hood looking back at you. Nice Oxford white. Got the cruise control on. You can see foot's off the gas pedal. And it's just cruising. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And then downshift into 4th. I'm going to come off the highway here. I'm going to go back to the rear tank just so I don't use up that nice fresh fuel tank of yours. I always run a little bit of diesel clean in all my diesels. I got a Power Stroke with 318 on it to use for towing, and I have a Cummins, so all the trucks I buy also gets a little bit of that. So I'll go into 1st here. 1st to 2nd, and this is a really crappy road, but You can just hear it soaking up the bumps. There's a patch job, pothole. I mean, it is just quiet and sound, and no dash rattle, no door panel rattle. I mean, you know, this, we try to buy a lot of and sell it. There's a big hole, but try to buy and sell mostly, you know, original paint trucks, you know, low mile trucks, but really just clean trucks. You know, I'll buy anything with any miles if it's a clean truck, but this hands down is the nicest, or one of the top nicest ones you'll find. Not just exterior, but how this truck drives is just incredible. I mean, it needs nothing. It is just, you can see it going over these bumps. It's just nice. It rides way better than stock with these springs. My F250 is stock height with some 285s on it, and it doesn't ride as good as this thing. I've gone back and forth a million times on whether I want to keep this truck or sell it. Go into second here, and you can just see nice steering, nice tight, no ball joint play, no tie rod play. I mean, it is tight. If I turn a little bit, it's going that way. When you go through these tight S curves, you get the nice resistance you should get. You let go of the steering wheel and it pulls you back to the center, just like it should. I mean, this is, I just can't say enough good things about this truck. It's just going to be an incredible truck for somebody. And this thing, when you go get some fuel in it, or you go to like the auto parts store, or when I went down to the co-op, this thing gets a lot of compliments. I think it's just the mix of the nice little lift kit and the 35s, those white letters with the bright Oxford white paint, and the factory polished Alcoas, because Alcoas are just perfect. I mean, they look showroom. They haven't faded. They don't have any clear coat issues. So this is going to be a killer truck for somebody, and good luck.